I will say, Mr. President, you are our leader, you are our father. Please, remember your duty to this country. You are our head of state. This electoral act that you are shoving down the throat of the National Assembly is not good for the country. In election, only one person can win. But we want that person not to lose by winning. Because an election should not result in a politician winning and people losing. Who will you lead? I will make so many respectful and persuasive pleas to the president as the father of the nation. The president will have said, okay, I've heard you, I'll pray over it. He just jumped up and said, oh, you provoke me. Why should I help the nation?
Hello everyone, welcome to Peter Studio. Trust you're doing great. Today, we'll be discussing a statement that has generated serious reactions across Nigerian political landscape. The statement was made by the 2023 presidential candidate of the Social Democratic Party SDP, Prince Adewole Adebayo. According to Prince Adebayo, President Bola Tinubu allegedly made some remarks during the Ramadan IFTAR meeting with political party leaders. These claims have sparked conversations about the future of Nigeria's democracy and the credibility of the 2027 general elections. Now, before we continue, it is important to know that these are mere allegations made by Prince Adewale as of the time of this video. The presidency has not publicly responded to these specific claims. Therefore, viewers should approach the issue with an open mind and examine the facts carefully. Now, let's look at what was said and what it could mean for Nigeria.
So when this moral crisis was coming to the country, we gathered together. And it was the day, it was during Ramadan. We said, let us wait. The president is a Muslim. He will be fasting. He will be in a state of grace. And instead of us looking for him, he will look for us. So the president set out to all political parties and said, come to the State House, Aso Villa, and do IFTAR with me, breaking of fast. So we now set agenda for him and asked all the leaders of political parties to go there. And we made the preparation like this. Before we brought it back to the leaders of the people on the street, we went to the leader of the country. And we asked the chairman of Inter-Party Advisory Council, IFTAR, to tell the president the moral crisis facing the country. I will say, Mr. President, you are our leader, you are our father. Please, remember your duty to this country. You are our head of state. This electoral act that you are shoving down the throat of the National Assembly is not good for the country. In election, only one person can win. But we want that person not to lose by winning. Because an election should not result in a politician winning and people losing. Who will you lead? I will make so many respectful and persuasive pleas to the president as the father of the nation. The president will have said, okay, I've heard you, I'll pray over it. He just jumped up and said, oh, you provoke me. Why should I help the nation? Why should I help you? I'm contesting. It's on tape, what I'm saying.
It's just blunt.
I'm contesting. They're provoking me. When I was in opposition, I suffered. So go and suffer your own. Why should I make laws that favor free and fair election?
Wow.
If you don't want to vote, don't vote. Who said we must vote? You can sleep in your house. If it's only 3 people that vote for me, I win.
My God.
And he concluded, I say, Politics is a game, and the game is sweet when you are winning.
Wow. Anyhow.
He said it. Can go and look for the tape.
Anyhow.
At that moment, he ceased to be head of state. Just like any other politician, without reflection. So that's the moment we started to go to the National Assembly to go and protest that the law should not be made. And we talked to the assembly members.
Alright, welcome back. Now, whether these allegations are true or not, they raise an important question. Can Nigeria trust that the 2027 elections will be free and fair and transparent? This question goes beyond any individual politician. It touches on the future of democracy itself. Many Nigerians believe that the strength of a democracy is not determined merely by who wins elections, but by whether citizens trust the electoral process. If people lose confidence in elections, democratic institutions become weaker, voter participation declines, and political tensions increases. One of the major arguments emerging from this discussion is whether those who currently benefit from the political system can be expected to reform that same system. History shows that meaningful electoral reforms often happen because citizens demand them, civil society organizations advocate for them, and democratic institutions are pressured to improve transparency. In many countries around the world, electoral reforms were not gifts from politicians, they were the result of sustained public demand and civic engagement. This brings us to perhaps the most important part of this discussion. Democracy is not something that belongs only to politicians. It belongs to the people. Every election is ultimately decided at polling units across the country. Citizens who register, obtain their voter cards, participate peacefully, monitor the process, and remain engaged throughout the electoral cycle, play a critical role in protecting democracy. The future of Nigerian elections cannot depend solely on politicians, political parties, electoral officials, security agencies, or the courts. Citizens must also take responsibility by staying informed, participating actively, and demanding accountability from all institutions involved in the electoral process. Transparency helps build trust. When elections results are transmitted and published in a manner that citizens can easily verify, confidence in the outcome increases. When processes are opened and transparent allegations of manipulations becomes easier to investigate and either confirm to dismiss. This is why many Nigerians continue to advocate for stronger electoral safeguards, improved technology, greater transparency, and strict compliance with electoral laws. Now, in conclusion, whether one supports President Tinubu, the APC, the SDP, the Labour Party, the PDP, or any other political party, one thing should unite all Nigerians: the desire for credible elections. A strong democracy is not built on personalities, it is built on institutions, accountability, transparency, and citizen participation. As 2027 approaches, the conversation should not only focus on who win or lose, it should also focus on how to strengthen the electoral process so that every Nigerian can have confidence in the outcome. The future of Nigerian democracy depends not only on leaders but also on citizens who are willing to remain vigilant, informed, and actively engaged. Well, thank you for watching till this time. If you found this analysis valuable, please kindly like this video, subscribe to this channel, and share your thoughts in the comment section. Do you believe Nigerian electoral process needs major reforms before 2027? Let us know your views in the comment section. Thank you very much. Till I come your way next time. Bye.